Hello there to you, and welcome back to Let's Play Pikmin 2. In the previous episode, in today's episode, hopefully things will work out a little bit better than last time. But we're gonna have our squad of purples and white Pikmin to help us on our journey today. Our primary objective today is to try to get the last of the treasures on the surface of the Wistful Wild. I wanted to do that yesterday, but there's already a bunch of stuff that we were doing anyway, so I was like, alright, fine, I guess we'll focus on that another time. And that time is now. Yay! So as we go across this area, I'd like to share a bit of a fun story. It's a little bit random, but it was on my mind the other day, and it's a bit of a fun one, so I'd like to share it. So, my sister Meanie Beanie, when I was a teenager, she and my mom were both super into cake decorating, and they made some pretty cool cakes over the years. My favorite one that they made was, there was one for my birthday where it was Mario-themed cake. They made it was like a dome-shaped cake, and they themed it after Mario. It was really cool. It was a really cool cake. It was themed for, like, Super Mario Brothers. It had the brick blocks, the clouds, all that fun stuff. It had a Mario toy in the center. And it had the cute little fondant Goomba. It was really adorable. I'm sad I don't have a picture of it on me. I'd love to show that in a video at some point. But it was still a really adorable cake. A couple years later, we made a similar one for Meanie Beanie for her birthday. And this is probably my favorite cake that I'd ever seen, like, ever. It was a Pikmin-themed cake, and there were, like, cute little fondant designs for all the Pikmin that were available at the time. And it was just such a fun time. She loved that cake. It was really fun. I'd love to learn how to make a cake at some point. This past year, I've learned how to make cookies. And it would be fun to get into more baking and stuff like that. So I think the next thing I want to try is learn how to make a cake. I don't know if I'd ever be good enough to make something as cool as that Pikmin cake or anything like that. But it would still be a pretty fun thing to try at some point. Alright. So, what we're doing over here, let's demonstrate the super awesome powers of the Ultra Bitter Spray. In hindsight, I probably should have used this on the death fish yesterday.
Most impressive! This fierce beast became as hard as stone in a mere instant. The ultra bitter extract seems to have a side effect that stops beasts in their tracks.
Alright, let's demonstrate its super awesome powers. So, it sounds cool, but I will say, don't abuse it too much. It's going to be best used in situational circumstances where you're planning a bit more ahead. You don't want to spam it too much because after you start dealing damage, it's going to wear off super quickly. So I recommend it in situations like that where you just need a bit of a head start to take them out, and then you can finish them off. All right, so we're gonna let's have our purple Pikmin carry the treasures back. So we can have the white Pikmin take down something else. So let's do that. They're going to be a little bit slow getting over there, but it's going to be fine. And the white Pikmin are going to be going over this way. Wait. Back. They're already over there. It's fine. I saw the nectar eggs over here, and I was like, wait, this might actually be useful. But they're already making pretty decent progress, so it's not that big of a deal.
Perhaps you will find a Louie in here, and yet my CPU is on edge. Ludicrous dangers await. Beasts lurk at the bottom of the deepest, darkest, most foul, sinister, horrible, vile pit. Do you still wish to enter? Of course you do. Courage is our true treasure.
No! I don't want to face my fears! I'm afraid of them! And because I feel like it, we're gonna have the white Pikmin knock down this wall too, because it's gonna bother me if we don't. And the purple Pikmin can carry this thing. This mushroom looks super juicy, by the way. Like, man, like, it takes a lot of work to make an object like this actually look yummy, because if you don't do it correctly, it just looks like a square that was made in a computer. Seed of Greed. But man, like the texture work of this mushroom right here, you can just really tell the depth of the squishiness and just by looking at it, and that's impressive. You know what? Let's follow this mushroom for a bit. It's pushing the bulb around. That's funny. This mushroom is going on a very special journey. Nothing can stop us now. I don't know how to finish the song. Let's take a ride. Dream the day in the countryside. Good times are here to stay. I don't know the lyrics yet, but the song is catchy. We sing a song, and up slowly, nothing will go wrong. My way. There's so many hands online. Hello, Pikmin, a player. And something else that I realized in a photo time to one of these videos. So, remember that trick where you press the buttons on the Wii remote in the Wii version to switch between a flower and a leaf? I finally figured out how to do that on the Switch version. While you're holding the Pikmin, you press the X button. Yeah, this looks really funny. Whee! Whee! It just looks so funny seeing the Pikmin just teleport like that. Oh, that's amusing. Alright, you can do this. You can do this. You're the last treasure on the surface. You can do it! Anti-hiccup fungus. Here's the thing. I hate mushrooms in real life. I will not eat a mushroom. But even I have to say that one looks super juicy and yummy. I want to bite into it so bad. But that was the last of the treasures on the surface. The last thing for us to do now is to go into the final dungeon, which we'll be saving for the next episode. You know what I'm going to do with the rest of the time? I don't want to just simply cut ahead to the end of the day. What I want to do instead, I want to see how high we can get our Pikmin population. This is probably going to be our last chance to build up the Pikmin population during the Let's Play. Let's see how far we can go. And as we go across this area, I know I talked about this already before, but I want to go a bit more into the story, or repeat it for those who haven't seen it before. So, like, the Pikmin series, it really does mean a lot to me. And one of the bigger reasons was because of Meanie Beanie. I did play Pikmin before. We did that Pikmin 2 competition. And the thing with that was that I had played Pikmin before. I knew a little bit about it because there was one day where I got curious about Nintendo games. And I was in that phase of my life where I was just like looking up everything because I just wanted to know more about stuff. Because I'd already played Zelda and Mario a lot. But I wanted to know what other Nintendo games were out there. So I came across a list of Nintendo franchises, and Pikmin was on one of the lists, and I was curious about it. And then I was watching Chuck Conray's Pikmin 2 Let's Play. The exact timeline on that might be a little fuzzy. I don't remember exactly off the top of my head which one of those happened first, whether I looked it up first or saw Chuck Conray's Pikmin 2 Let's Play. But either way, like, I found the Pikmin videos, and I wanted to try the games out for myself. So I played the first game, and later when we got Pikmin 2, they eventually it took a long time for the Wii version to come out in North America. I believe it didn't come out until like 2012, a couple months before the Wii U came out. So we got Pikmin 2, and my sister and I had a fun idea where we would take turns playing the game and try to see who could finish it first. And it was such a fun time and a fun experience, like just bonding over this game. And whenever I think about Meanie Beanie and the fun times that we had and things like that, Pikmin and Splatoon, those are like the two big games that come to mind whenever I think about my sister. Okay, so I'm gonna do something very stupid. I'm gonna put away some of my Pikmin because what fun is it to build up our population without actually naming these Pikmin? So we're gonna do that. Is there anything up here we can take back to? Okay, you're gone, so we weren't able to take you back. These berries are gone too. Let's take out the fiery blowhog. Or the watery blowhog, or whatever thing you're blowing. Don't take that out of context. Do not take that out of context. That was an innocent statement talking about a bad guy in a Pikmin game. Look at this little guy trying so hard to build this by himself. It's so cute. You ever just think about how the Pikmin, every time they build something, they like repeatedly just smack the whatever they're building with the leaf on their head? It's really adorable. I wonder if they'll ever do anything else like that to like expand on what exactly is growing on top of the Pikmin head. So one thing I'm thinking of, you know those spiky plants where like it's all spiky and things like that? I wonder if there's a Pikmin out there that has like a spiky thorn on their head. Okay, Editing Gator, you're going to hate me for this, but let's do this. Whee! Naming all the Pikmin. This is gonna be fun to edit. Oh yeah. I wonder what the final number total is going to be. Editing wise, we're somewhere around 500 or something like that. I'm very curious if we reach 600 at this point. We probably haven't, but like it still would be cool if we're able to accomplish that. I don't think there's anything else we can harvest or anything nearby. Is there anything on top of this thing? Ooh, wait, there's eggs over here. I didn't know that before. It is pretty convenient that they have 2 spots over here to help you grow your flowers and things like that. There you sent absolutely no replies. You're dead to me. And now taking care of all that, we're ends the video off here. Next episode, we'll be taking care of the final dungeon in the game. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and until next time, leave the gator to you. Oh yeah.